Galactic Federation of Light Update, June 14, 2016. 10 Ok, 3 Kayab, 12 Manik. Dratzo. A number of events are changing how the world operates. At present, a series of new events is making possible the implementation of the Light's new financial and currency system. This series of changes is forcing the Dark's minions to move out of their darkness and show themselves to the light. The last remnants of the delays have thus been stymied. The Dark has now lost its abilities to hide and create delays. The new system forces the Dark to account for their actions and, in effect, has knocked them off their pedestals. Various fundings are now on schedule to make possible their formal beginnings. Meanwhile, those who are in charge of the many mass arrests and the rise of America's Nasara Republic can see a window opening for the start of their own timings. It has taken a number of hit-and-miss operations to at last feel that their success is finally in reach. The Dark's seeming omnipotence is coming to a crashing end. We are proud of our Earth allies and the current progress of their marvelous programs. The long-needed results are quite close to manifesting. As all this moves forward, the Dark Cabal can see that its doom is starting to appear. Their untold minions are unable to stop what the Light is doing. Hence, many programs are near their first payouts, and those of you who are to be the recipients can feel in your hearts how close all of this truly is. The Cabal knows, too, that its many Bob governments are close to collapse. These circumstances have brought this reality to the threshold of a great shift from the Dark to the Light. Thus, a number of interesting developments are starting to appear. The present U.S. de facto regime is noticing that its prime assistant, the Federal Reserve, has begun to disappear as the new Treasury is absorbing its many functions. Incomes that were formerly obtained internationally by force are no longer available. The pro-republic military is also beginning to reunite with forces formerly dedicated to the old de facto regime. These occurrences are the start of a process that is bringing you a much-wanted new reality. We are waiting as these new governances to come into being. Then a number of events can occur. It is our intention to ask the Igarthans to appear before you after the plethora of new governance is formally in power. Their introduction can cue the Ascended Masters into position for a most vital set of truths. These truths are to provide you with the necessary background that we are first to give you once the millions of mentors are in place upon this orb. Each of you initially needs to understand the vile intent of the Anunnaki. Once this is fully understood, we can then move on to how this world was set up by the Anunnaki. Then we need to review your histories and show you how your core beliefs were instilled in you over the millennia. You can then discover how the minions have used these false beliefs to sustain their control over you. These tools are to be destroyed, and you are to learn the miraculous wonder and potential of your true free will. Using this in conjunction with your mentor, you are to accomplish a partial return to your power. However, it is merely a prelude to what you are capable of. It is our intent to bring you to the very edge of your remaining potential. This new power is to ready you for the actual process, which is to take place during your 3 days in the Crystal Light Chamber. The Igarthans are to aid you. It is this new union that is to make the Star Nation so unique and assist you in this vital procedure. This event is to alter all the limited conscious humans that now occupy this reality. The Anunnaki cruelly split this realm into haves and have-nots. We are to return everyone to their former selves. This is to forge a group of enlightened beings who, with your Ascended Masters, are to be the land guardians of the 4 water worlds. This new Star Nation is to reunite both you and the Cetacean Nation. Together, you are to aid the former Anchara Alliance worlds in the grand task of discovering and manifesting their light bodies. You are to be helped by those in the Galactic Federation, who are cousins of these various former Dark Ones. This event is to be the forerunner of a wondrous age of peace for all beings of this galaxy. Namaste. We are your Ascended Masters. Your realm is presently in the middle of a great shift. Long ago, the Anunnaki set up a world destined to turn each of you into human automatons. The manifesting of many ascended masters temporarily halted this process. After millennia, the Dark devised a new scheme to drastically alter this reality. This vile scheme was again halted by the sudden proclamations in 1995 from the Antara Continuum. These messages were to provide for peace, and were further added to by the proclamations of Ian and of Archangel Michael. This sudden end to the galactic wars made it impossible for the Anunnaki's plans to move forward. A period of silence followed. During that time we were able to set up a plan that was swiftly approved by heaven. The ensuing decade has taken us now to the rise of the light and a new realm for all. Hallelujah! Hallelujah! As we stand at the beginning of a light realm for surface humanity, we rejoice in the ways that heaven ensured this momentous victory. We are watching as you use your new growth in consciousness to prepare this beautiful orb for a time when humanity can truly take on its greatest role as Gaia's land guardian. As part of this, you are putting together projects to clean up Gaia's oceans, continents, and air. The Dark Cabal has worked diligently to poison them and make most of humanity ill. You have come together and made possible this great triumph. We are grateful for your actions and have used our collective abilities to increase what we together so wish. It is your deepest desires that show this reality what you truly wish, not only for this orb, but for this entire galaxy as well. Remain on this most positive path, dear ones. The best is now manifesting around you. Heaven daily implores us to tell you that a grand shift is underway and cannot be stopped. The Dark Cabal realizes this, and knows just how close we are to a victory that is to restore all to full consciousness. The Creator's energies are pouring into the sector of physical creation. Those energies are setting up a new realm of wondrous prosperity, amazing freedom, and spiritual power. This reality is shifting as those involved in the study of outer space fully comprehend. It is only those in their last remaining time of limited power that have frustrated you. Let these frustrations go. Be one in the light and watch as a series of grand shifts appear before you. See these as the wonderful harbingers they truly are. Be prepared to explain this to all whom you know. Do not, sweet children, give in any more to manipulations and blatant dishonesty. Hosanna! Hosanna! Today, we continued our weekly reports. We are now close to the finish line on a number of very important projects. Be patient. Be focused. Many great gifts are close to being realized. In this excellent time, do not give up just before victory is announced. Only know that we dearly love you. Know, dear ones, that the countless supply and never-ending prosperity of heaven are indeed yours. So be it. Selamat Gajan. Selamat Ya, Syrian for Be One. And Be in Joy. Channeled by Sheldon Neidl. www.paoweb.com